So what's different in your perspective about China and the cyber threat they pose? Maybe something that's not kind of as intuitive or as common knowledge as ones would think. Ooh, China
Yeah.
bad. But like, what specifically makes them unique?
Well, I think that we've seen China evolve over the years, right? You go back, 5 to 10 years ago, and it was about stealing intellectual property. So stealing the IP so that they could create the technologies themselves, build an economy around it, make money for their country. And while some of that still goes on, without a doubt, they're more about fully embedding themselves in infrastructure that decides who gets trusted. Now, why is that important? Well, it's about pre-positioning. When it comes to China, and I mentioned already about they're really focused on not just getting into steal data at this point. They're focused on getting into systems that are the core of our trust frameworks, supply chain attacks. So getting into a specific type of network to pivot from there. It's not that they're looking to if we look at what they've done with the telecom infrastructure, it's not that they're looking at each of those telco operators. They're looking there because that's a rich environment to pivot elsewhere, and that is a tactic that they are absolutely taking. And when we talk about how this matters, we're talking about a collective security issue. So it's not just about protecting your business; it's about protecting the broader ecosystem. Because when one organization is compromised, it can really ripple outward. And so you talk to organizations, we've both probably talked to organizations, they're like, this is the cost of doing business that China is in here. But when you start to put into context of the current geopolitical landscape, you start to see China's own stated goals of going after Taiwan.